Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video of me traveling. Here we are in Egypt. It's my first time being in the continent of Africa, and I gotta say, it's very crowded here. It might not look like it, but I guess it's the time of day where people are, I don't know, home taking a nap or something. And the big cultural shock I have is with the cars, right? There are cars everywhere because it's a very populated city here. In particular, I'm in Cairo, very populated, but there are a lot of ancient artifacts that I find to be very cool. I saw the pyramid from my hotel room, the pyramids, and it was so crazy how big they are so that you can see it from a building. Crazy. And we can go and explore what it's like. I'm here, behind me is a fountain. What's cool about it? I don't know, it's just cool. Everything here is cool. Let's go. Oh, it speeds up when you... Okay, hey everybody, we got up nice and early because today we are going to go see the pyramids, which is very exciting. I'm very excited for it, and it's gonna be very fun. So let's go and see it.
Shape was called Shen. Shen in hieroglyphics means eternity. What is inside of the Shen will be the Ren. Ren will be the name. Shen Ren. Eternity for the name.
Great Pyramid of Giza, and it's hot. It's very hot here. I was just inside the Great Pyramid of Giza, very hot. I found out from my tour guide that inside why you feel so much energy when you go in is because the walls are hollow, and inside the walls is bolts of like copper and iron, and that's why the magnetic field is sort of doing magnetic stuff. And one thing about the Great Pyramid of Giza is it's very pyramidal, and it's very Giza, and it's very triangular. It's timeless, it's squareless, and it's triangulous. So all the pyramids are built very precisely. One wrong shift in the angle or anything can cause it to fall, which would be pretty sad. And this is basically the center of the earth. It is basically really just a big cemetery. Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the Great Pyramid of Giza. So the Sphinx right here, which is behind me, a lot of people might know it, was carved out of one giant rock. And cool thing about it is it has a body of a lion and the head of a human, because it combines the smartness of a human and the strength of a lion. And its eyes also have the snake thingies, because snakes could see in the dark and also could look at the sun without getting their eyes damaged by the sun rays. And the head was meant to look like Catherine, who built the second pyramid. And a lot of people think that the nose is missing because of the French, but it was actually the Egyptians themselves because they were angry.
You can have like 5 people on it.
Saliva.
Yes?
He's getting stuff in his mouth.
Like this?
Hi, Michelle. How do you do this every single day? It's impossible. Oh boy. Oh god. I'm actually scared of this. I'm terrified. It's like a horse. A horse.
Yeah, it's like a horse but bigger and meaner.
Yeah.
Mommy.
Oh boy.
Hello.
Hey,
Oh, yours is trying to kiss
Oh God.
Our two camels seem to really like you.
Yeah. To grip the camel. To grip the camel. It's better with my right hand. It's developed more grip over the years. Speech. I am riding a camel. The camel is on the bottom of me. The camel is a very nice camel, and I'm definitely not gonna fall off. I hope. Maybe. Definitely. I'd rather go to school like this every day. I bet I would impress a lot of people. Chris, I'm gonna touch your horse's butt. Or maybe my mom's horse's butt. Horses. I mean, camel. Oh boy. We are looking at the. That's the second pyramid, and then that's the smaller pyramid. We don't see the Great Pyramid of Giza right now, but still, this is.
That's the Great Pyramid of Giza right there.
That's not Giza. That's Catherine.
No, you're right. That's not.
And there are the
phone?
pyramids.
Give the phone.
Yes, ma'am.
And then there's Jordan. And then there's camels. And then there's sand. And that's my foot.
Everybody.
Talk to me. Mine.
Very nice. A bit scary, but nice.
Camel blood. Yes.
Okay, so today we are exploring museum, not just any museum, but the biggest museum in the entire world. And we're still in Cairo, but I'm very excited to explore it. We're gonna walk a lot. I'm standing behind King Ramses II, who actually had 52 wives, which is kind of insane because I can't even find one. So, you know, I have a background of the pyramids, but I want to guys give you a quick fact on how, you know, mummies were mummied. So, you know, you have the mummy, right? You have the person, they just, you know, they died, very unfortunate. You need to, the mummification process, you need to have the body dried. So what they do is they make a cut, they take out the water, they take out all the organs except one. That one is the heart. They leave the heart because, and they also, like, you know, put a bunch of salt in the body so it, you know, dries up and becomes like, So then, you know, when the body goes to the afterlife and you have the feather of justice or whatever you call it, you put it on a scale. If the heart weighs more than a scale, you're good, you go to paradise. If the feather weighs more than the heart, then you go bad. You're a bad person. So this is the mother's bed right there in the background. Doesn't look very comfy, so yeah, mom, be happy. We got pillows. Okay, so behind me right here, you can see there's the kings. Now, obviously, the kings, they want to go to a good afterlife because, you know, no duh, right? So they're presenting something, or so it looks like they're presenting something to the gods, basically bribing them. I mean, I'd do the same if I was a god, like, ooh, give me candy, give me chocolates, I'll send you to paradise.
Statue usually made it from gold.
So we figured that, you know, especially like here behind me, the statues and the Great Sphinx, it's not a lion, it's a lioness because it's stronger, symbolizes more strength. Okay, so the Egyptians didn't only mummify people, they also mummified animals. Here's an example. Behind me is a crocodile, mummified crocodile. So, you know, I only thought it's people. Okay, so there were 610 kings, pharaohs in all of ancient Egypt, but this is the only female one in there, and might not look like a female, but it is. She's holding jars of, you know, sometimes there's stored milk, beer, wine, etc. She's kind of like Hillary Clinton. She tried, but she failed. All right, do you guys want to play some chess? Yes, this was a very old, you know, version of chess. A lot of people think Russians started chess. Apparently, it was, I guess, Egypt that started chess. Russia just stole it, and then they just got some insane players. So I guess they used some kind of stone material with a wooden board or something like that, and that was the first chess. So our chess is really chess 2.0. Theirs was chess 1.0. The OGs.
Close it and
Okay, yeah. Hold on.
The museum was great. I personally think this is one of the best museums I've ever went to. You know, of course, it's number 2 because the ice cream museum is definitely number 1. But this is incredible, knowing that this is like one of the biggest museums in the entire world. So it was really fun seeing all this ancient artifacts from thousands of years ago. Crazy, crazy stuff. Okay, on to the next chapter. The next place I'm going to is very, very cool. And I'll tell you guys this is a little hint. It's not in Cairo, it's a different place in Egypt. But I think you guys are gonna like it, because I know I will. Okay, so we are right now in Alexandria, and we are in a mosque. And as you can see, this mosque was very big, but it was not always like this. In the 13th century, it was just a very little place. But in the 16th century, a rich person decided to build this huge, big mosque. And Akeem likes it a lot. Say hi, Akeem. Say hi. Say hi. Okay, he's shy. As you may probably see, it's under renovation right now. We found a new babysitter. It's good. All right, let's go to the next place. This behind me right here is the citadel. It was built during the 15th century, which means it's younger than my mom. It was built by Sheh Bey, who was kind of like a important guy, and it was built to protect Alexandrian Egypt from attacks by the Persian, French, and English. This is in the place of the Lighthouse of Alexandria. It was the tallest building in the ancient world, so a long time ago. Now we have the Burj Khalifa. And when it was a lighthouse, it was one of the 7 great wonders of the world. And now it's not a lighthouse. El Shakafa, which is the name of this catacomb. It was found, and one version says, a donkey fell through a hole in the ground, revealing part of the structure. Its literal translation is mounds of shards. It was built around 2nd century AD by this guy and this nice lady, and was used until the 4th century. Did you know that it is about 115 feet deep from the entrance? In some cultures, it is even considered one of the 7 wonders of the Middle Ages. There are a lot of complex rooms and halls, each designated for their own unique thing. Kom El Shakafo is special because it blends elements of Egyptian, Greek, and Roman architecture. So, actually, in a place which you guys are about to see right here, they had their own parties to bury people. They would have food, they would drink, and just, I guess, celebrate the people that are getting buried. So, what you're seeing right here is a very, very, very old amphitheater in Alexandria. It is very old, just like I said, and, you know, it gets me wondering. One program that I take in my school, in my art, is theater, and this just doesn't look anything like it. What you are currently seeing right here is the first Christian church in not only Egypt, but in all of Africa. So that's where you really start seeing Christianity go into Africa. Okay guys, guess where I am? I'm right now in Ismailia, and I'll tell you a cool fact about the Suez Canal, which is right behind me, right over there. So French diplomat Ferdinand de Lesseps, he formed the campaign de Suez. The project took 10 years and 1.5 million workers, including slave laborers. It opened in 1869 under French control, but owned by French and Egyptian entities. Egypt eventually gained control and operates it through the Suez Canal Authority. Its significance is that it provides a direct route between the North Atlantic and Indian Oceans, reducing the distance from Arabian Sea to London by 8,900 kilometers. That's about 4,500 miles for my American friends. It's the shortest shipping route from Asia to Europe, cutting 40% of the route around Africa. It is one of the three main stops in the Suez Canal, the middle of the canal, and the south of the canal is in Suez, like the name. The top part is Port Said, not Port Said, but Port Said. My great-grandfather worked for the Suez Canal Authority, monitoring the boats that went by. Over 10% of the world's global trade passes through the Suez Canal. Thank you guys so much for watching my trip in Africa and Egypt. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want more of these videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much.